Have you ever wondered how some people manage to completely change their lives in just a few months? While many people struggle daily to pay their bills, there's a select group who have found a different way to generate income. And no, we're not talking about luck or risky investments. These people are using nothing but an internet connection and a computer or smartphone. Sounds simple, but the truth is, few know about this opportunity. Today, you will get to know the story of James, a young man with no degree, no experience, who lived an ordinary life. But in just 6 months, he completely transformed his financial reality, going from zero to earning 15,000 Brazilian reals per month, all from working in the spare room at his parents' house. The best part? Anyone can follow the same path, even if they have no experience or initial money. So, if you want to know how this transformation happened and how you can start today, stay tuned. I will show you every detail of this journey, and maybe this is the first step toward changing your life too. James wasn't much different from thousands of young people across the country. At 23 years old, he had finished high school, but with no money to attend college, he put his studies on hold. Meanwhile, the job market seemed increasingly closed. Every week, he applied for new positions, but the answers were always the same. We're looking for someone with experience or, simply, silence. Living at home with his parents, he felt the weight of expectations. Not that they pressured him, but it was hard not to notice the daily effort they made to keep the household running with tight finances. With bills piling up, the situation seemed more and more hopeless. The feeling of helplessness overwhelmed him, especially when he saw friends getting better jobs or attending college. Without any prospects, he started to wonder if there was something wrong with him. Is this it? Am I going to be stuck here with no job, no future? He often asked himself. For months, he tried everything. Small side gigs, selling used items online, even creating content for social media. But nothing worked, and the frustration kept building. It was then that he realized he needed to take a completely different approach. Something that didn't depend on the traditional job market, where experience and diplomas seemed to be required. He knew he had to find a path that valued what he had available. Time, a desire to learn, and an internet connection. He just had no idea where to start. It was on an ordinary night, while aimlessly browsing the internet, that everything began to change. James was once again searching for ideas on how to make money. After hours of watching get-rich-quick videos and tutorials that promised magical solutions, he stumbled upon something different. A post on a social network caught his eye. Did you know you can make money offering services online, even without experience? Curious, he clicked. The link led him to a video where a financial mentor explained how the freelance digital market was growing rapidly. More importantly, the video highlighted that you didn't need to be an expert to get started. You just needed to choose a simple skill and offer it on freelance platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, or even social media groups. At first, he was skeptical. Does this really work? He wondered. But something in the mentor's speech made sense. He talked about how small tasks like video editing, graphic design, writing, or even customer support were being outsourced to freelancers around the world. And the best part? Many of these freelancers started with no previous experience, learning along the way. That's when the light bulb went off. Maybe he didn't need a traditional job after all. Maybe he could start with something simple, make some money, and then grow slowly. This idea didn't leave his mind. That night, he decided he would give it a try. But first, he needed to choose a skill that was accessible, something he could learn quickly and that had high demand. The next morning, James was determined. He knew he couldn't waste any more time and needed to take the first step. Following the advice from the video, he began researching what skills were in high demand in the freelance market. That's when he discovered something interesting. Editing short videos for social media was one of the fastest growing areas. With the explosion of platforms like TikTok, Reels, and YouTube Shorts, more and more businesses and influencers needed editors who could turn simple footage into impactful content. He had never edited a video before, but he wasn't intimidated. If others can learn from scratch, why can't I? He thought. The first step was diving into free tutorials on YouTube. He spent hours watching videos that taught him everything from the basics, like cutting and trimming clips, to more advanced techniques like adding transitions and effects that grab attention. After an intense week of learning, he felt confident enough to give it a try. He created a simple profile on Fiverr, one of the biggest freelance platforms, and posted his first service offer, short video editing for social media, affordable rates. At first, he knew he'd have to compete with more experienced professionals, so he decided to offer a low price to attract his first clients. It didn't take long for his first client to appear. It was a small local business that needed a 30-second promotional video to advertise a new product. He took the job for just 50 Brazilian reals. To many, that might seem insignificant, but to him, it was proof that the system worked. With dedication, he delivered the video ahead of schedule. The client was happy and left a positive review. That was all he needed to get started. From that point on, he knew he was on the right track. Each project completed would be a new learning opportunity, and each satisfied client would be one step closer to financial independence. After delivering his first job, something changed within James. He realized that this small victory was more than just a 50 Brazilian reals payment. It was proof that he could grow even starting from scratch. And that's exactly what he did. Instead of settling, he reinvested the money into a basic video editing course online. It was a small investment, but enough to improve his skills and stand out from other freelancers. With the new knowledge, he refined his offer on the platform. Now, in addition to basic editing, he offered services like adding personalized captions, visual effects, and optimization for different social media formats. The changes started to pay off. In no time, new clients came in, and the prices for his projects started to increase. A video that once earned 50 Brazilian reals began to be worth 200 Brazilian reals, then 500 Brazilian reals. But he didn't stop there. One of the secrets to his rapid growth was consistency. Every day, he dedicated a few hours to sending proposals to new clients and updating his portfolio with each completed job. His profile began to gain traction, attracting international clients, particularly from countries where payments in dollars made his services even more profitable. As his income grew, he decided to organize his time better. He created a routine. In the mornings, he responded to new clients and planned the day's projects. In the afternoons, he focused on editing and delivering videos. In the evenings, he studied new techniques to stay updated with market trends. In 6 months, the transformation was stunning. From someone with no prospects and no income, James was now consistently earning 15,000 Brazilian reals a month. The most impressive part? He was still working from the same room in his parents' house, but now with complete financial independence. His parents not only noticed the change, but also felt proud of the path he had carved for himself with his own hands. With his life transformed, James knew there was no turning back. The path he had taken was clear, and now he understood the secret behind his success story. What he discovered was simple but powerful. Anyone, no matter where they start from, can achieve the same level of success in freelancing. And they didn't need diplomas, past experience, or even an advanced skill. All they needed to do was take the first step and apply the right strategies. James then decided to share what he had learned over these 6 months. He knew his story wasn't unique. Millions of people could indeed change their lives through freelancing. He summarized everything he had done into 4 main steps, simple to apply and quick to get started. Choose an accessible skill. For him, it was video editing. Any skill that was in high demand, like writing, graphic design, or even customer support, could be the first step. Offer your services, even with little or no portfolio. He knew he would start small, accepting jobs at low prices. The key was to build a reputation, and that would come with time. Invest in continuous learning. James reinvested every penny he earned to improve his skills. It wasn't just about making money, but being the best in his field. Build a portfolio and seek new clients. As a freelancer, his showcase was his online portfolio. He knew that as he completed more work, his profile would stand out more, attracting bigger and more lucrative clients. By following these steps, James knew that anyone with patience and dedication could achieve similar success in just a few months.